Namaste, it's Dr. Lynn Chang of Career Zen. I recommend every few years to revisit your resume and your LinkedIn. How are you showing yourself to the world? That's the important question here. And so it's been a minute since I created a resume and LinkedIn video. And I thought this would be the perfect time to help you update yours by creating an updated video for me. So here we go. In this age of connections, everybody's online, it's really important to be clear on your messaging. What do you want people to know about you? I work with a lot of people who are trying to change careers, move in a direction of more fulfillment. What would be more enjoyable? What's more exciting for you? And you'd be surprised by how little it has to do with your skills and experiences, and more about your enthusiasm to learn something new, to be part of a team that you're excited about. So I think sometimes a resume, you want it to be beautiful and perfect, but sometimes it's a formality that if you can have those connections and introductions, you're more than halfway there. So let me show you some tips that I have for you around resumes and LinkedIn. And if you want to work together, we can, and we can make your materials beautiful, polished, and perfect. But here's kind of a general guideline that I like to walk my clients through. The one that says Inigo Montoya. This is actually a template that I bought on Etsy. Etsy has wonderful templates to choose from. So just choose one that aesthetically speaks to you, okay? Choose one that aesthetically speaks to you, represents you, so you feel proud of it. I chose this one for my husband. He is in the public sector in a more kind of traditional leadership role. So this is what you want to think about. And you're in a leadership role, you're kind of in like finance, government, like those accounting, those kinds of industries, engineering included, like to see more of a traditional resume. I'll show you a pretty one in just a bit, but this is a more traditional when you think about resume version, but more updated, more modern, right? So you notice the font, the color, the layout, there's little icons on top. I really like this template for that reason. We used to see resumes with a large qualifications summary, and that just took up maybe a third of the page. And I feel like on your resume, it's either one or two full pages. That's valuable real estate. And if you have like lots of long sentences and a lot of text, people don't want to read text. Have you noticed that? We just tend to be a more skimming society these days. We're just like inundated with information. So let's get to the point. What are you applying for? What are the achievements, highlights, attributes you want them to know about you? So this top section here, executive leader in finance and banking. This is what he's been doing for a while. So this is the direction that he wants people to know about him. And then the attributes on the bottom, I put 9 as an example. You could put 12, you can put 6. I mean, just find a nice round number to use to show them this is what I'm about. I think of this as watching a movie trailer to see if you're interested in watching the whole movie, right? You will spend 2 minutes watching a movie trailer to decide if you want to spend 2 hours watching a movie. Your whole resume might get 6 seconds of someone's attention, but they will probably read everything in this top section here. So make it punchy, make it count, sprinkle in what they're looking for with sprinkling in what you have to offer. And then ta-da, somehow you appear like the most wonderful candidate because you are authentically showing them who you are, what you want to be known for, and addressing their needs as well. So this is where you can put in some really nice keywords. Let me show you another example here. Let's look at another resume here. This is the Katie Wilson one. Again, I got this template off Etsy. I think there's some beautiful examples. So just choose one that you like, the colors, the feel of it. You will notice there are a lot of templates with a picture. Do not put your picture on a resume. It's a huge HR no-no, right? HR specifically does not want to discriminate anyone based on their gender, their age, their ethnicity. So when you put a picture of yourself, and I know in other countries, it is the norm to put your picture, but in the US, a big no-no. Okay, so choose a template that does not have the picture on it, just your information. Okay, so this is a pretty resume. I don't know what they're called. I just call them pretty resumes because they look like an online profile. Your eye naturally goes to different sections and it can skim and it can just get what you need from it. So you'll see the name up top, the position that you're going for, your contact information here on the left, volunteering. You could put anything in this section. You can put your skills, you can put your education. Here she's put interests. You can put your achievements. You can put awards, certifications. In this case, this client did not get a college degree. And so instead of having the section education and then blank, you want to fill it up with something insightful about you. Who are you? That's what they want to know. Who are you? Even outside of work, what are some of the hobbies that you have? What are some of the interesting things about you want people to know? One of my clients, what he puts under interest is that he cooks a mean chili. That always makes me laugh. So do something interesting. Show them who you are. Show them your personality. Okay, so again, you can see the font and the layout of this particular resume is very pleasing to the eye. And you'll notice that the bullet points are evenly spaced. It's not like one bullet is 1 line long, one bullet is 3 or 4 lines long, one bullet is 2 lines long, one bullet is 1 line long. We try to evenly space it because if you're only going to get 5 or 6 seconds of someone's attention, you want them to be able to skim it easily. And whenever I work with clients, these templates I send to them, I give them these examples. Which one do you like? We talk about which one's going to work well for their situation, and I send them the template so they can have the template to use over and over again. And also you can make a matching reference list and cover letter. It's kind of nice when everything matchy, right? Now, let's talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is important, y'all. Whether you like it or not, LinkedIn is important. People are Googling you. When you apply for a job, they're Googling you. LinkedIn should probably be one of the top websites listed. If you reach out just for like an information interview, to have a coffee, just to kind of network, get to know people, they're Googling you as well. And so you want to present yourself in a way that is authentic to who you are and how you want to portray yourself. The world is always evolving and changing. You are always evolving and changing. So you want to have a LinkedIn that is representative of you. So let's look at some examples. My wonderful client, Allison, gave me permission to share her profile. So here we go. Look at Allison's profile. I think she did a great job. If you look up here on top at the URL, she customized her URL. When you sign up for a free account, you don't need to get a fancy paid account. Just use a free one, it's good. It will give you first name, last name, and then just random numbers and letters. There's a way to personalize the URL, to shorten it, to customize it, so that when you are, put in your email signature on your business card, on your resume, it's a nice, clean URL. So let's take a look at Allison's profile. You can see her profile picture, a lovely picture, well lit. You can see her eyes, she's smiling, that's what we want. You want to see like, who is this person? I've seen some pictures on LinkedIn. It's clearly a selfie. They're in the car, they have the seatbelt on, and they're like, that might work for Facebook, but no, this is a professional site. You want to show yourself, and it could be a business casual approach, but it still needs to be professional. So if you want to get a headshot, by all means, get a professional headshot, or you can use your iPhone in portrait mode and take a picture, kind of a generic blank background, a white wall, or go outside by some trees or shrubbery. The greenery is nice. Just choose an image that clearly shows your face and something updated, not something from 10 years ago. I know you probably think you looked better back then, but it's really important to show up today loving and liking yourself as you are, because when you like and love yourself now, others will as well. And that's what we want, to form those connections. So show off your beautiful self as you are today, please. Okay, and then you'll notice behind Allison's photo, we have panoramic space to fill any image. If you don't do anything, you'll see kind of this grayish background. Most people only have that default grayish background. If you put anything else in that space, you will have improved your website, your profile, better than like 80 or 90% of the people out there. So that's one of the first things I have my clients do, like, just put something. Put anything. So it could be something that is personally relevant to you. It could be something like, if you really love hiking and kayaking, put some outdoorsy nature pictures on there. If you are wanting to show people about your business, your profession, your passion, and one of my clients, he did AV lighting and sound design. And so he was really proud of this one concert rig that he set up for the lighting. And he took a panoramic picture of it, and it actually fit perfectly in the LinkedIn profile. So choose something that is meaningful to you, and then you mention it and you tell people why it's important to you. We live in a social media world, Instagrammable world, where a picture is really worth 1,000 words. You have 2 pictures here. In an instant, 2,000 words are being spoken. Your profile picture and your background picture. Choose something that's meaningful to you. I like this picture that Allison chose, right? Right off the bat, it's not obvious what it is. It makes the reader go, huh, what is that? That's what you want. You want people to like be interested, be curious about who you are and what you have to offer. So I'm going to scroll down here a little bit, and you can see her about section. By day, administrative professional with 15 plus experience and enhancing business workflows, office operations, and team morale. By night, writer, editor, graphic designer, book nerd, and lifelong learner who would love to see Matej Kren's book tower at the Municipal Library of Prague. What a great about section. You get 3 visible lines in your about section. If you put more, someone has to click show more. And I don't know, some people are busy. They will not take the time to click on show more. So put the most important pieces up front. So you kind of see in general, career-wise, what she's really proud of, the work that she's done, what she's known for, what she's really great at, but also a lot of personality, right? Who is she? She's a book nerd. She reviews books. She's a wonderful client. So this picture is the Municipal Library of Prague. So kind of calling back to the image on top. You're starting to get a picture of who she is, right? Then you'll find the experience, section here, your work experience. This is basically like your resume, available online for all to see. And she did a very nice job of bullet pointing her work. There's an education section there. You don't have to put your graduation years if you are concerned about ageism. Excuse me. If you're concerned about ageism, just take those years off. You can go into LinkedIn and do that. If you have any licenses or certifications you want people to know about, you can do that here. Volunteer experience is wonderful when you are engaged with the community and you care about other people, and you can really showcase that here. Skills and endorsements. This, y'all, I did not think was very important until I went to a LinkedIn training and I realized, oh, this is actually pretty important. So on LinkedIn, there's a skills and endorsements section. If you don't have that on your profile, go ahead and add that. And you can choose any top 3 skills you want to highlight on top. They actually will, I'm gonna click show more so you can see all of Allison's skills. Wow, so many, right? Some of them are technical, some are more communications oriented. Naturally, your top 3 most frequently endorsed skills are going to be listed on top. But for my clients, many of them are pivoting a new direction. They want to be known for a new set of skills. You can actually go into your profile and then unpin any top skill you don't want highlighted, and then repin the ones you want to be known for. You see what we're doing here? We're showing the world how you want to be seen. If you want to move in a new direction, if you want to be seen in a new way, this is the greatest way, fast and free, to show the world, hey, see me in this new light. I'm excited about this new chapter that I'm starting. So that is my little tour of resumes and LinkedIn. I hope that was helpful. You're always welcome to message me with any questions. And if you want to work together, contact me on CareerZen. Namaste.